please check on the browser.
By the way, you're Bernie, okay? I'm calling you Bernie.
No. I'm not Mr. Bernie Sanders. Okay?
No, you're not Bernie
Sanders.
Sanders.
I'm not
You're
Bernie
just
Sanders. No, I'm not Bernie Sanders. Okay.
You're just Bernie.
No, I'm not Bernie Sanders.
Oh,
Also
there'll
not
be
a
a third
Cockney
person,
accent.
and I'll call him Bernie.
Bernie Sanders.
Look, everyone's gonna be Bernie. We've got Bernie in the
Oh,
Ferrari.
hold on, we're live now, I reckon. Hold on. Hi. Hi, fellas.
Oh, boys.
That's great. It actually worked this time when we tried to stream. I see this as an absolute win. I need to. Here, all right. Open up the game. Let there be light. Oh, Tipsy, can you post the link in the Discord channels? Oh.
I'll do my best, mate.
Alright.
Can you send me the link there, boy?
I cannot.
Well, it's gonna be a bit bloody difficult for me to post the LinkedIn, isn't it, cracker?
Alright, fellas, you're gonna have to see a black screen for a bit because Tipsy is not very nice at Bernie. So.
Are we live?
Yes.
Alright, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, hello world. Bernie Sanders here.
And it's Bants as well, hi.
Oh yeah, that's Bants as well. Nearly forgot about you.
That's understandable. Not the only one. Anyway, hi. So, in qualifying SLR Tier 2 once again. Like every week. This time without the technical difficulties, I hope. This time in Monza, Italy. We're gonna go on board with someone. How about that?
I do like myself a little bit of Italian.
I don't know what to say to that, so I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything. Who are we gonna watch? Oh, look, there's two McLarens here on laps. Quite fancy those. I'm gonna have a look at Satoshi. Wee quick boy.
Yeah, Satoshi's currently second in the standings, mate.
Ooh.
If he gets a good result here, he might just jump on this.
What's the gap between them?
I'm not really sure there, Bants. I better check that for ya.
God, I hate this already.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with a bit of Bernie.
Anyway, we're going to the last corner with both of the McLarens. We're both on laps at the moment, but on different tire compounds. Satoshi goes on pole position at the moment. His teammate, P9 on the soft tire, not the greatest lap from him. I wonder if he's made a mistake there. But yeah, Satoshi, pretty decent lap. I reckon we'll see about 4/10, 5/10 improvement probably in this session. But this is the first run for everyone, so they're kind of taking it a bit easy.
Bants, Enemy Killer apparently has been thrown out of the lobby. Is there any way we can get him back in?
Yeah, I don't have him on my list.
Aye.
Fortunately. So hopefully someone pop him an invite. Okay, we should probably not be on board with someone who's not on a lap. Let's go to someone who is on a lap. Second lap on the super softs. But this should be a actual lap. Looks like he's pushing. This is a lap.
Yeah, Satoshi's 1 minute 19, 1 minute 19.8. It's a pretty good time, but I know there's a few guys here that can actually go a little bit quicker than that. I'm sure she can go quicker as well.
For sure,
So
it's just the first lap.
Yeah. I don't think that's the final pole position time.
Motocrosser. Another lap here on the mediums, or is he gonna pit? Gonna pit, isn't he? Okay, on board with you guys on a Ferrari. That's an odd sight to hold. The Keyboard Magnussen, he's not racing today, fortunately. We can't talk a whole bunch about how it's amazing that he's playing on a keyboard, fortunately.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do that. We've got our wings clipped, mate. Don't know who that is. Some guy keeps going on here. Let's see. You alright there, Bants?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just check.
Oh, wouldn't I be? Is that a threat?
It would be.
I hope you're right there. Would be a shame if something were to happen to you.
Do you like those legs?
Lugos, by the way, finishing his lap on the super soft tire, and he goes 4th fastest with a lap that's not very fast for his standards usually. Same as Kirst, who's promised us a pole position today once again. But so far he's not actually made anything of his promises. Of course, in Austria he got pretty close, setting the exact same time as the pole sitter, but setting the lap late in the session, thus making him start from 2nd place. So, gonna have to see here. He's gonna improve. Hope so, for his sake. He's promised me the world. Can't be a valid lap. Okay, so enemy killer is back in the session. Very good. Milos running very wide here, overdriving a little bit from the looks of it, and okay, he didn't improve on anything. Is he doing an extra lap on these? Like, oh, that's his first lap out, but he's used a lot of his ZRS for some reason. Okay. Yeah, Triton says in chat, okay, Bilosh, we need more pace, agreed. Push now, push now.
Yeah, I think enemy's back as well.
Yeah.
Good news.
I was careful there to the second chicane. I would like to commentate these more per corner, but I have absolutely no clue about any of the corner names on anything. So, you know them by the chance.
No, it's just a left turn and a right turn for me.
Hey, he's not on a lap, is he? He's charging his ERS. What is he doing?
Who are you watching?
I was watching Kaz, but I don't know what he's doing, to be honest.
I mean, do we ever know what Bilosh is doing?
No, don't think so. We need 19.7 from him. No, we need 19.5 from him at the very least. Okay, push now, push now. On board now with Diesel. Not the bold one, and he goes into the pits. Everyone's in the pit. The car is out of fuel. Going into this 3rd sector. Ah, no, he's not out of fuel. He was just waiting. Ferrari. Someone pits, like off Kirst, firing another lap. Got fire. I'm down here at the moment. That is fellow drivers by him. There's a similar helm to what you have, Tipsy. A lot of green in there.
Sorry, what you said there, boy?
Got a lot of green in this helmet, like you. Although not quite completely neon.
Who's that there? Who are you talking about here?
Super hot fire. What are you doing right now? Are you not invested in this race? Come on, I need
Super hot fire for me. He's got a bloody black helmet. Oh, sorry, a red helmet.
And if you've got a black helmet, you should probably visit a doctor, I think.
I know, you know what I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say there, Bants. Diesel, we've got a saying up here in the north of Ireland. It's we're sucking diesel. There you go. Anyway, Bants, who do you think's gonna get pole position?
At this rate, probably not Cursed.
Yeah, Cursed is a bit of a disappointment, really.
Well, yeah, not just here. No, yeah, he's on the soft tire now as well, so I don't know. Am I a bit of a disappointment to you, Bants? Well, I don't know why he's on the soft tire at all. Because he talked about he definitely wanted to get pole, so he's definitely wanting to be on the fastest tire. So I don't know if he's just ruined all of his tires. Yeah, no clutch, says Terra. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, going into Hugo's footsteps, with, who, by the way, we're on board with right now as he's on his lap. But I don't think... on an active one now, is he? He abandoned this one.
Oh my god, did you just see
Ay, Milos, Martica!
Oh my god,
ay,
what are you doing, you plonker? You absolute plonker, what are you doing, boy?
Bernie Sanders!
Get that car in pole position, boy! Or you have me to talk to!
Yeah, it's not quite a toe. True. Not too much to do with the toe. So now the question is Curse, he's pitting again?
Oh my god.
And he's not even done a lap. What is he doing?
What are you doing, son?
Now, what I'm going to speculate is that he only has one set left and he's going to wait till the very end of the session. Wait, what? What?
What?
What? Was that just me or? Is he?
What the hell's going on here, Bants?
Is he out of the pits again?
Yeah.
And he's driving. Did that happen for him as well? Hugo, I think you're with him in the Discord channel. Did that just happen? Or is this a decent car right now?
So, yeah, to me, Bants, that looked like Curse just drove right through the pits and straight back out again.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to click up, but I can't do it now. I can't go into the seventh guy, so I can only switch down. Did Hugo just break my... Yeah, he did. I can't click up anymore.
Yeah, neither can I.
This fucking game, dude. This fucking game.
Oh, if you click all the way down to the start, you can do...
Oh, yeah. But you can also manually select the color, so that's okay. So I will assume that he did indeed pit. And that we just had a bit of lag.
We've got a new pole set at the moment.
We do.
At 1 minute 9.7.
Yeah, that's a good lap from him as well, but I'm not convinced that this is the end of it. The McLaren and the Toro Rosso eating a bit over the chicane, saving a little bit of time.
Of course, Bants, it's not as good as one McLaren did in Monza a few seasons ago.
Well, in qualifying, but not so much in race, am I right?
Yeah. Hold on a minute, that race was mine for the win until you stole it from me.
I don't know what you're saying. I have absolute recollection.
Let me jog your memory, boy.
Aye. So, good news is I can click up again on the spectator, so we have gotten some progress. What are we going on board with? A lot of people going to pits, but of course, for the right reasons. Milos is on an out lap at the moment. Bonus Cigar is as well. Okay, so Milos is quite close to starting his lap, so we're going to be on board with him because this is going to be his last shot. And remember, guys, he did promise nothing but pole position. He even told us that he's prepared something to say for his pole position. Okay, so we go into the last corner of the circuit. Last time he's gonna see this place for a warm-up here today, and he goes on his lap. So far his run onto the lap, not too bad. And the question is now, is he gonna crack under pressure? The brakes. Decent point, has to be said. Not too bad, but he gets all out of shape into the chicane there. It's going to have to be, what, 2 or 3 tenths out the window right there. No way he's not going to improve on this time anyways, because his previous time is around a second off what I'm sure that he can still do.
So Satoshi's is coming round for his final lap.
Oh, Hugo's gonna give toe to Milos Martika.
Oh,
Looks
but
like.
you watch Milos and I'll watch Satoshi.
Oh, and Milos gets all out of shape again, cracking under the pressure. This lap might very well be invalidated now. I'm not sure though. He's gonna finish it, but I would be surprised if that didn't get invalidated. Probably shouldn't be valid. Crosses the line.
Ready.
And it didn't count as he's actually slower. But he's gonna go for another lap. Is he? No, he's not. There's barely any fuel. And so he has bottled it once again. The only reason I'm talking like this about him at the moment is because I know he always watches and analyzes his clips he has when he rewatches the VOD. So hello Milos, you've bottled it once again. I'm very disappointed.
He's making a bit of a habit of that, Bants, isn't he?
What, being a disappointment in the races?
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, Satoshi's just coming around the final bend here, Bants, to finish his qualifying. Let's see if he can get a little bit higher. It's a very tidy lap, I have to say.
Yeah, I think he's going to go home with something here. And he goes into pole position with a 19.6. Now the question is, can Hugos challenge him? He's one of the few here who should be able to get close to me. As Kurst now gives in, the slipstream, but he bottles it completely. It seems that not just Kurst was disappointing us here today.
This is just another example of when Hugo does not know how to clutch.
Almost, yeah, he did not know how to clutch. It's almost... This Ferrari is almost as disappointing as the real one at this point, at the moment. So, as Slash puts it in chat, switch off, Hugos. Switch off. Q0, Q0.
Q0.
Might be worse at strategy than actual Ferrari team. Yeah, I mean, the places they gave each other tow, like, they're just giving each other more dirty air than any help. Like, going into those corners. No wonder that Hugos got so out of shape. There was an attempt.
Sorry, Bants, that's Satoshi's putting himself in a fantastic position for the drivers' constructors. The drivers
constructors.
Championship. Yeah,
Drivers
boy.
constructors.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no, he is on pole. Good job from him, but yeah, have to
A good result from him, and we'll see him take the lead in the drivers. So this could be
well,
a big
pole,
race for him.
well, qualifying means nothing. We
No,
saw
I'm
last
saying
time
in
when
the-
Hurst started second and then finished like fucking 18th or something.
He probably didn't even finish. No one cares. No, seriously, if Satoshi does well in the race, like pretty high up, it'll probably will make him P1 for the drivers.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets a good result today, then it might very well happen.
Like he's been saying on the interviews that we've had with him, that he's really pushing for it. He seems to be really motivated to get that, so he's definitely showing it anyway at the moment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Diesel seem to be pushing, well, not so much pushing, but running side by side all the way with Satoshi. So it's with Satoshi there. I wonder, is that a little bit of a...
disqualified cars, hold on, I think in turn 1 something touched. And it's only the formation lap. I mean, if Katsune's watching, she's going to enjoy the potential for accidents in turn 1. Because...
she is watching, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's rarely a track where things go well on the first lap. Very tight into turn 1. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, turn 1's a bit of a disaster in this online.
Yeah.
Just there's a mixture of so many different things that can happen. It's usually when people brake too late.
Yeah, trying to outbrake each other a little bit. And they see a car in front of them is coming very, very close to them, and it's like, I don't know. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I've definitely seen some warnings in the chat there to tell everyone to be really careful from turn 1. So, hopefully, everyone will have heard their wishes and have a clean turn 1. Otherwise, we're robbing us of a little bit of competition.
We have Kitsune in chat informing everyone to just yeet it.
Just cheated, yeah.
Just yeet it.
In also speaking, these things may happen. Your words have never been spoken.
They're lining up, Bants. They're lining up for the start.
I don't like this camera angle, but I guess we'll take it.
I have to do another Nigel Mansell, or not Nigel Mansell. What do you call him? What do you call him again?
Murray Walker. Alright, and it is lights out.
Look at that!
And look at that! Amazing! And it's lights out, and away they go. Satoshi leading away from Diesel, but Diesel gets a really decent start as well. But they're going 4 wide into turn 1. Oh god, please don't. Ooh, and they all rub against each other. But so far, no carnage. No, never mind. I spoke too soon. There's a Mercedes out there, and a Force India and an Alfa Romeo. All beached out there. That could have gone significantly worse than it did. The first half of the field came through rather clean. Satoshi leads away, doesn't get overtaken. Going into turn 1. So it's going to be all about maintaining the position for him now, and managing the race.
We've got the 2 Ferraris battling at the moment further back, and Bonus is really pushing on the back of them as well. He'll want to recover from that horrific start he's had.
Yeah,
Hugo and Kirst.
Hugo and Kirst also lost out on that. Both losing a position, and Hugo overtaking Kirst.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is that what I think it is?
Kirst? Oh no.
What happened?
Well, he went for...
He
went down the inside of... He was defending against Boneless, and he went down the inside of Hugo, and he caught the back end of Hugo.
That's his fault then.
Oh, and Boneless gets himself a 5-second penalty.
Oh, Boneless gets a 5-second penalty, you say?
Yep.
Yeah, and he's down on 11th at the moment. He lost 7 positions going off the start. So those 5 seconds are not going to be good for him. Are they drive-through? 5 seconds. Could be, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so...
we've got a Mercedes, Renault, Ferrari sandwich here coming down.
Oh yeah, we do. They're gone 3 wide.
Oh my god!
Oh, there's a McLaren. It's just outside the chicane. A car retires, and motocrosser, the Alfa Romeo, up front. Why, I do not know. I assume he crashed. Oh, hold on. I just saw motocrosser come online on Steam. Did he disconnect?
I think I might have just...
Yeah, he disconnected is what happened.
I think I just missed a little bit of action there with Kirst and enemy killer, but Kirst is going...
Oh, and yeah, Hugo, hold on. He's not leaving his opponent too much space, but Quasi went off by himself already. I guess he didn't really feel the need to do that. Fair enough.
Enemy killer got it completely wrong coming out of the chicane, and now it's give Kirst a good run on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, he locks up.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Kuwati and Silver going for it down to turn 1.
Oh, yeah. Body on the outside. He has the inside for the next part of the chicane, but he loses the position. Let's have a look now at the tire situation. Everyone's on super soft. absolutely everyone. We've seen that before. No one is going for a different strategy, so this seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, Pretorius is keeping up greatly with Satoshi, keeping him honest. I've noticed recently Pretorius has got an awful lot of pace about him now, unless I just missed him, but a lot of the practice races I've been taking part with him, he's definitely got a lot of pace, so I don't think Satoshi's gonna find this too easy. In fact, they're coming down to the main straight, he's gonna get DRS on Satoshi, so we might see a wee bit of a move here.
Yeah, I'm just following the top 10 to 8 train at the moment because they're quite close together. They will all have DRS now. This Hugo will have. Has Motocross rejoined yet?
Pretorius
Yeah, he has.
P1 Bants. Oh, and Satoshi just close. Oh, they make contact side by side. Run the finest open chicane.
Well, I should probably switch that then. Yeah, and they go side by
side.
side.
Side by side, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fruity.
Holmes gets himself another 5-second stop go.
Severe collision. Well, I don't know about that. That's probably something that the stewards are gonna look at. Maybe take off him.
Oh, what?
Good camera work, Bants. Listen, I'm trying my best.
Oh, super hot fire must have retired in his car. He's causing carnage for people to get past.
Oh, Satoshi, very careful behind him there. Probably a good time for him to save a little bit of battery. I'm giving you epilepsy. Alright, I'm gonna do some smoother transitions. I'm sorry.
Giving you epilepsy. What?
Oh. Satoshi now with DRS. Side by side with him, he's gonna get past relatively easily. There is tucks right in behind him. He's gonna go for a move as well, or at least he makes it look like it. But he stays behind Satoshi, retaking that first position. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button if the camera works giving epilepsy. Appreciate it.
My goodness, everyone's getting penalties. We've got Kawadi's got a 10-second penalty. Enemy Killer's got himself 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Bonus Cigar's got himself 2 5-seconds. I don't know how genuine these are.
Yeah, I'm not really mentioning them because it might as well be a bug or something. It's a lot of 5 seconds particular happening. So I don't really know how genuine they are. But yeah, something weird's been going on. I don't know how you managed to trigger that many.
Looking down the field here, Bants, it's actually quite a competitive race so far. There's nobody really running away with it. I mean, if you look at the top 3 here, we're going to get 2 guys going to get DRS on Pretorius and Diesel.
Yeah, exactly. And we have 3 guys here just at the front. But if you look at the back of the field, everyone's still very close together. Apart from, of course, Bondas and Curse, but they're both pitting at the moment.
Satoshi's defending very well. Diesel just seems to be sitting back and letting them fight it out. Yeah. Hoping he can pick up some many scraps, hopefully.
It's a good time for him to save a little bit of battery for himself, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Which he is doing. Clearly. Apart from him. But he does make a mistake and go into the gravel just a little bit. Hey. Okay, so Pretorius, he's pushing, that's for sure. He's trying to stay on Satoshi. Both of them having similar battery levels. I have another guy in the fight. Diesel still has pretty much a full battery, he's just saving. He's going to be in the DRS of Pretorius if he doesn't make a mess of this last corner, so happy days for him, I'm sure. He doesn't have to do all that much. Manage his tires. Save fuel, save energy. Kind of sail a little bit. Looks like Satoshi is building a healthy enough gap for Pistorius not to be able to get to. Silver sets the fastest lap. It overtakes Motocross, so we could see that in the background real quick. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo. Fossen, you're getting very close to each other there. Like a little bit of rubber banding though.
Yeah, did Motocrosser come back or what? Because
Yeah,
said he left us out.
Yeah, he rejoined. I think he had a disconnect or something. Oh, questions from the chat. Is Ricardo going to be at the end of the stream? If you want him to, give him a ring and we'll see. We go on board here with Den. Cool. Oh, either one of those is a contact. I assume it's in this show. Motocross and Silver going side by side into. This is Ascari, I think. I don't know. That is Ascari, right? I don't know the names of these tracks, man. I don't even know what gear I'm in half the time. Anyway, they go side by side into that wee corner. Okay. Oh, and here they go. All three of them. A little bit of a draft snake for these past few laps. Two ahead of Silver. Moment. Still very close to each other. Glorious. Also, not quite removing himself. Satoshi at the moment. But now there's Diesel. Drop back a little bit. But it's not been too bad. Dive it over him. I think he's going to want to push a little bit more. To get himself back into a DRS window, because if not he risks losing them in the long run.
Hey Bants, I'm just running down the incidents page here, and those penalties that we're seeing, they seem to be legit because they're registered on the incidents page as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we had that last time with like people getting disqualified and all that, and then nothing actually happened. We just got those random warnings or like penalties that never happened in the first place. So okay, so people really got that many penalties all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got another one added to that.
Bonus, stop, go, Pretorius got 3 seconds, Satoshi's got 3 seconds, Enemy Killer's got 3 seconds, who else have we got? Bonus got another stop, go, Kuwati has got, Kuwati's got 30 seconds.
30?
Yeah, he's got three separate penalties of 10 seconds. Surely that's like disqualifying or what? He's getting
maybe a bug. That might be a bug then.
That might be a bug, yeah.
I don't know how much to trust any of these. There's another penalty happening there. I don't know if they're even worth addressing, to be honest. I can't tell if those are actually happening or not.
Kuwati's got another penalty. That's like 33 seconds he's got. That would be what, disqualified? Or
yeah. By the way, we had a lot of pit stops. That has changed quite a bit. Satoshi hasn't pitted yet. And neither have his two rivals. But further back the field, a good couple of people have gone on mediums already. Choice. See the cursed overtaking.
There's yeah. Oh.
No, we can't see that because there's nearly a minute behind the leader. Well, just for you, I'll switch on to his onboard for a little moment, okay? As his only opponent inside this enemy's pillar. So yeah, that's all there is to see from his end. Switch back up as Silver heads into the pits.
Oh, we've got an off, Satoshi and Pretorius.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I just missed it. They must have caught each other on the end of the main straight because they were running quite close every time in that corner.
Yeah, I just missed that as well as I was looking through the pit stops. That's the thing. But I think we can kind of imagine what happened there. Fact is, at least, that they've got out very similar gaps they had before. So the question is if Pistorius, if he had gotten in front there, if he just let him pass again. Assuming that it was his mistake. I don't know. Looked like they were about to crash a few times, yeah. It is hard racing into turn 1. It always is. Very closely matched on pace at the moment as well. But Diesel's going to be very happy with that incident because he's got a mighty big gap to Satoshi now of almost 10 seconds.
The question is Pretorius or Satoshi going to pit if there was any damage there?
Setting in, we're going to have a look at what tire choice he's going to make.
Yeah, Pretorius and Satoshi are in Bants.
Oh yeah, they're all in, and he's going onto the soft tire. So, as these guys all take, will definitely decide the outcome of this race. This could very well be Diesel's after that little shunt of Satoshi and Pistorius. So, they all go out on soft, which is to be expected, but you never know.
Must have been an issue there, whether it was a front wing change or something, I'm not sure, but Pretorius was delayed, or sorry, Satoshi was delayed a lot.
Yeah, he definitely got himself some damage fixed. So, their little mishap there has really cost Satoshi, it looks like, so... Yeah, I don't know, I assume we're gonna see some footage after the race. But maybe either of them wants to have a bit of an interest. Silva also gets a penalty, which again, I don't know if it's actually happening or not. Hugo gets one too? I don't know.
I mean, they're coming so thick and fast, it's hard to believe that they're actually genuine. Although it is easy to cut, you know, the run wide in this.
Yeah. On a pit now. Yeah, he is. I was about to say, if he had stayed out another lap. He's on quite old super softs at this point. Probably time to pit. So he does pit. Now Shu is still on 11 lap old super softs. Yeah, was leaving the pits in P9 and he completely overcooks it there for the last corner. He's going to be very careful re-entering here. It's going to be a penalty, and it is. So it looks like just a warning. Third warning which accumulated itself to second, I assume.
Yeah, Tats and the Mercedes got it all wrong at turn 1 and he completely lost his car.
Yeah, it's not going well for the Ferraris, that's for sure. Definitely doing cosplay of the real season. A lot of bows in chat. I can agree. We'll have a look at the gaps. Is there anything to look out for at the moment? So Diesel is leading by quite a bit at the moment. He's on the softest tire. And opponents at the moment would be Vinny, Motocrosser and Silver. But they're all on mediums. Vinny really throwing it in there in turn 1. I don't know if that's good for his tires. But he's on the medium, so you can probably get away with it. Now the question is, Tipsy. The question is, can Diesel make it last on the soft tire till the race?
That's what I was trying to figure out. So when did he pit? 13. Lap 11?
Yeah. Opponent's lap 9.
What do you need to do? What, about 16 laps in softs?
Yeah. So definitely
you know,
possible.
Yeah, I was going to say, he might do it, you know.
I mean, you can definitely do it on those tires. The question is just, with mediums drivers, 6 seconds behind him at the moment, although, you know, the gap's going to get bigger. for a little while still before the softs wear off. Will it be enough? Keep himself in front. Because once you have someone within a second of you on pace, then overtaking becomes pretty easy with the DRS zone. So
really... he has to try and balance maintaining a high pace, not obviously, but not burning out, making his tires last just long enough so that he can fit the challenge of the mediums when they probably will catch him eventually.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know how big the pace difference becomes towards the end of the softs and how much faster the mediums are, but I'm sure he's just gonna push just to get that safe gap anyway, just to make sure he doesn't push himself into a mistake. But it's been an interesting win for him. Of course, made a little bit easier by his opponent's
Dan, Shu in 5th place in his Williams. He's really harassing Silver at the moment. Of course, he's on those fresh tires of the fresh soft, so he's really, really bullying him. Almost trying to force Silver into a mistake.
Yeah,
we might get him on. Yeah, he might get him on the run down here, the DRS. No. Surprisingly not.
Still quite a bit behind. Technically speaking, there's another chance here, but doesn't really get the best of runs.
But he's going to get DRS now, so he should. We don't imagine he'd get it this time. It's close. He seems close enough. Oh, we're up a front as well. What have you got? Motocrosser.
Oh yeah, that's going to be quite the gaggle.
The gaggle.
So yeah, it will be interesting to see. It looks to me like Shu is running quite a lot of wing.
Yeah,
because he's just not catching up, is he? Shu gets a 3-second penalty, I assume for cutting the chicane there a little bit. Penalties left, right and center. Tara says, did Kirsch just get 2 penalties in like 20 seconds? We have seen a lot of unusual penalties here. It's possible that we have the same thing from last time where there are some ghost penalties. Then again, it is cursed, so maybe. He also writes proper Bow Olympics performance by Ferrari. Much. Yep. P9 and P13. I don't know.
Oh, Dan's going with shoes. Yeah, the DRS is keeping him up with these guys, but I think you're right, Bants. I think he's just running too much wing because he just cannot get them on the main straight.
If you
look down in the 5th place here, there's 4 cars.
Even with the slipstream, he's just not getting in there at the moment, is he? As Silver makes a mistake cracking under the pressure. And Shu takes that position away from him. He might be able to keep it if he utilizes the... Oh no, Silver's way behind now. Shu is getting a bit of slipstream now as well, apart from the DRS. So maybe he's going to try and stick and move down the inside. And he is, but so is the Alfa Romeo, and so Vinny gets collected there because he was the only one who was just kind of trying to save his position there. He gets a corner cutting penalty, which I'm sure is going to get removed because he just got thrown out there.
He got yeeted.
He did get yeeted. Post inevitable crash. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We've all seen it. It's
We all know Bants 3 into 1 doesn't go.
Yeah, but I mean, another part there as well was that if it had just been one car throwing it in, then maybe, provided they brake properly. But you have 2 cars that have braked themselves, and they both went for the same dive bomb down the inside of the same driver. So, the same driver train. So it's obviously not gonna work, is it?
I mean, they can't expect Vinny's pass to just vanish.
Yeah, yeah. Vinny really became a victim there.
Oh man, I hope you're watching it again because there's still action, they're still going, they still want that 2nd place.
Oh hell yeah, I'm still on it. Oh, and Shu got a good exit here. So he's gonna, oh yeah, he's getting real close now. Gonna try and zoom past. Oh, and he's gonna stay in, isn't he? He's gonna stay in. It's gonna be too wide here for now. No, but, oh, there is a dive bomb again by the motocrosser, who does it a 2nd lap in a row because the first time it not working wasn't enough. So why not, when it's going to be 3 wide, go for a dive bomb as well? It's almost like I don't know, that Bants and iRacing. Who would have thought?
You know, I can see this ending in disaster for someone.
Oh yes, that's a pass Satoshi there. I mean, it can't get much worse than here, but if they don't all calm down collectively, this is definitely not going to stop.
No, and this is what I'm saying. It will stop, but it'll be a major crash.
Well, I mean, that's the way it stops, yeah.
Yeah.
One Piece has in chat, good racing. From some, yeah. From some, yeah.
Oh, it would be as it go, mate.
So, is there anything we're missing meanwhile?
I'm just sticking with this fight here with Motocrosser and
yeah, I'm going to stay on board with them as well in the background as they exchange positions. And this might very well be, ladies and gentlemen, the lap where all the tears ensue. As Satoshi gets a good run here as well. Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide again. Please, Motocrosser, don't do it again. And he doesn't, and he actually keeps out very good from him there. He's learned from his mistakes after 2 times at least, so that's good to know. Diesel gets a penalty, probably? Maybe? So I don't know if that changes anything for him. If that penalty is real or not. But yeah, a little bit less chaos there. Motocrosser, luckily, not doing anything this time. That's great to know. Silver caught back up to the train as well.
Of course, all of this is helping Diesel just run away with it at the moment. He doesn't need to push so hard.
Yeah, there's nothing really there. I mean, some people in chat already said Diesel has gone crab rave because, well, he is. I mean, he has to make a pretty big mistake in order to not secure this now, because his only opponent right now is 11 seconds behind and on the same tire. So there's going to have to be a real skill difference between them for there to be any kind of gap minimizing. So,
yeah, but this is great, Bants, because we've got 5 cars fighting for 3rd place at the moment.
Oh yes, and I'm going to be on board here with Silver for a little bit, because just a bit further in front actually, as we have a bunch of cars here into turn 1 once again, and the Haas and the McLaren come together again. The camera switched just away there from the accident. I think we could only see it from the side. That's a bit unlucky, but yeah, they've come together again in turn 1.
Motocrosser and Silver still running side by side down to this next Motocrosser backs out of it.
Yeah, I think that he might have learned a lesson. Trying to show the stewards that he's not done anything.
Yeah, but you can just imagine some of the boys' tempers might be raising a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Will be building.
Especially with the 2 that dive bombed at the same time, probably thinking that the other one made the mistake there when it was both of them. So a bit of heated stuff going on there. Silver might peek down the inside now. He's gonna wait. Probably the more healthy alternative. Yeah, he does run wide. A bit of ground to Vinny, not too much.
But let's not forget to mention, Bants, this is a great recovery from Satoshi back up to 3rd place.
Absolutely, yeah. And back in that, of course, Silver, get out of shape. Are we cleaning up at the front a bit right now? I think we are. Fine. Less rapid switches here.
How many laps can you get in the mediums?
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So, Motocrosser stays out again. Very careful on turn 1. Crosser doesn't mean that you're not allowed to take. I mean, at least we can see he's learning from his lesson. He's being very careful, very delicate with his fellow drivers. But yeah, okay, so he's stay out there as well. We got some in chat. Vinny, the first one to come and see is me, please. Reference to the Haas's and Spain in the real race last weekend, as the Alpha just squeezes out Silver there. Got a bit out of shape there in the corner. Oh, and there's a McLaren now in there as well. Sorry, a Renault of Boneless. Not getting any good camera angles at the moment, unfortunately, but yeah, this is it. They're going to go too wide into Ascari, I believe it is. But the Alpha's going to get the slipstream again. As well as most likely the DRS for that finish straight. As for how long the mediums last, Tipsy, sorry for not answering that before. They can go like 20. Probably 20. So, Martin says 18 or more. 20, okay, yeah. That seems to be in the ballpark. Kara says 20 plus.
So, yeah, the reason I'm asking is Boneless Cigar, 16 laps on the mediums. He's going to have a pretty burnt out tires.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he can do it. I don't know how fast it is. But of course he didn't pit for them that early because it's fast. Probably try and make an accident affect him too much. First goes fastest. Oh, and we have Curse fighting. Enemy killer here. Fighting from the back of the grid. A legendary battle, ladies and gentlemen. Right in front of our eyes. I'm gonna switch back over to Bonus Cigar.
Yeah, it's, I'm just watching at the moment. He's really catching Benny at the moment.
Yeah, he's on a charge. On much older tires.
Yeah, Benny seems to be struggling at the moment for tire grip.
Yeah, for me, Bonus actually has soft tires on as well at the moment. I don't know if he does for you as well.
No, it's mediums for me.
Yeah, Bonus makes that quick and easy. Benny not making that too painful for him. But they're going to be very close as the Renault Boneless gets a bit out of shape out of the chicane. Vinny might be looking at... Oh, is he... Stay out. He's not going to risk doing a Vettel. There in the corner. What is Bugos doing is Kara. Driving the most lonely race, so not quite sure to be honest. Will remain a mystery to all of us. 30 FOVs and everything, and yeah, I don't know. But what kind of epic battle is going on there for Curse right now? For last position? Oh, Curse is on a significantly faster tire right now. Okay, so I'll explain why that overtaking. Motocross on the back of Silver, Tipsy.
Yeah, that's what I was just watching at the moment. Just getting ready for the eventful dive. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty straightforward.
Forward once again.
Going for a bit more action there.
Is there any other place for us to go at the moment? We have Cursed really close. Sorry for the edge, just don't miss him. Gonna watch the epic battle for last position. Second to last position. Gets the DRS and he's gonna be passed. Very fresh tires. Soft versus old mediums. Pass. Milos, of course, in a slightly different position than expected.
We've got the Force Indy of Silver closing back up on Motocrosser. He wants the 7 plates back.
Oh yeah, but is he gonna get it?
I think he will.
Take one DRS zone to find out.
Motocrosser sitting, not defending actually. Most people
Yeah, I mean from that far back there's no point. I mean it doesn't matter where you go on the track because nothing's stopping that. We'll have to brake test him for that. Don't want him to But the next corner bashing the slide saying, he brake tested me! But he's not doing that. I think Hugo just got another penalty too. But like it will matter at this point.
I've just been on board with Satoshi for a while as well, and he's really pushing hard to try and get within that 1 second DRS zone. And you know what? He's pretty much almost done it.
Oh yeah, he's getting close.
So second place is not decided just yet.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, I mean, not only did this guy have a crash and, you know, stand sideways on the track for a good long time, but he also had a front wing change, and he's only 10, or what is that, 11 and a half seconds behind the leader.
Yeah.
So, great performance from him. Because these races don't always go to plan. So that's always something to consider. And it looks like we have another three-way battle with our favorite three. Vinny, Silver, and Motocrosser.
Yeah, it's gonna kick off again here.
Yeah, and as the last laps draw in, more desperation ensues. Top of the current stress.
Vinny seems to be struggling on those tires. I think his driving style is a very aggressive style, but it seems to suffer whenever you get to the latter stages of the race. Oh, he's really pushing Silver on my screen.
It didn't push him for me. He's very close.
I have it recorded at the moment. What's he going to do? The wee backside of it. Satoshi's within the DRS range, and he's got it at the moment. So this is going to really bring him nice and close to Shu at the moment for the main straight.
Yeah, sorry for our favorite triple at the back, not at the back. Fighting there in the background, but we're gonna have to look at Satoshi first because this is the battle for P2. Yeah. He's gonna get the DRS. That's what will flash the light at the bottom right. It goes green, which means more speed. Basically.
Oh, Vinny seems to be really struggling with grip at the moment. Silver's going to get him again on the DRS.
Oh,
and he takes the inside line.
I'm going to quickly go over to that. Bring it to turn one once again. Make sure I don't miss out on any shenanigans, as it looks like Vinny is pushing Silver a little bit there. Gonna back to Satoshi here, who is right up who's stuff at the moment. Just learned a new word. But what would that be?
That would be punted.
Oh, punted. Thought it was something that you or me said.
No.
Eventually. Punted an actual this word? Is that a legitimate?
Hang on, we've got the motocrosser side by side with Silver at the moment. Coming down to this final chicane. Oh, is it gonna? Oh, he runs wide off track.
Oh yeah, and he cracks a little bit under pressure doing that overtake. Quite work out for him once again.
That benefits Hugo, because now Hugo's on the side by side with motocrosser.
Wait. Oh yeah, that is Hugo, isn't it? Sorry for that, Tipsy fellas. Oh, and Hugo's goes off the Ferrari once again. It's just not working out for them. We're gonna blame it on missing downforce on the car, not the driver this time, ladies and gentlemen. It cannot be driver error. It's impossible.
So this is Satoshi's last chance now.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on board with him for the rest of the lap, because he knows he has to make it happen now. Gonna put his battery to max and go on full push mode here. Use all the fuel he's got. See if he can put any pressure to just in front of him.
I don't think he's gonna do it, man.
Bit out of shape there again. He's in older tires, so you can see he's starting to struggle a little bit. He's getting to the very edge of what his tires can do. I mean, he's on 16 lap old tires now. That even the mediums are not supposed to go much over like the 20, 21, 22 mark. So
Kirst gets himself fastest lap, so there's a point for Kirst.
But it would be a point in 2019 regulations if he was in the top 10. So he doesn't even get that, unfortunately for him. So Diesel wins the race. Congratulations to him. Shu coming second. Toshi in third, making a great recovery drive. A bit of a disastrous accident there at the beginning, resulting in a front wing change. So congratulations to him. Do we have anything here that was affected by penalties?
Not that I noticed. What? I forgot to speak English there. Not that I can see.
So Hugo does get a point for Ferrari. Spectacular result for them. Left day in the office. Week after. Milos P13 in last. After qualifying, which I'm sure he will be very disappointed with. Hugo as well. But as far as we know from him, he cannot clutch. So not too surprised there. Least deserved point ever for Bugos. Ooh. On the podium, TipsyBob, our winners.
Yep. Yeah, Diesel did a good job, I think. I mean, I did comment earlier that he was just kind of hanging back from the battle between Pretorius and Satoshi because I was running on board with Diesel, and if it was, I'm sure if anybody, any of the top guys would be sitting back and watching, they would see how fiercely Satoshi and Pretorius were battling, that it was bound to end in disaster. And that's what he just done. He just sat back and waited for his opportunity to just slide past. And when Satoshi and Pretorius did make contact, as soon as he took that first place, he was not going to give it up. So I think overall it was a smart drive from Diesel, I would say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There was a lot of really desperate driving from some guys there during that battle, but I mean, it made for an exciting race. I thought it was quite enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, another thing to say to Diesel, I mean, you know, I'm sure you can argue that Vinny and Satoshi having that, scrap there in front of him gave him the win. But you have to consider, he didn't make any mistakes at all that we saw, and he just kept it together. And a winner's a win, so well deserved, I think, for him. And I just saw there, by the way, just at the end, Kwati, 36 seconds penalty. So he definitely wins the Tier 2 penalty award of the day. So congratulations to him.
Congratulations, Kwati.
Very well deserved there. And we're going to go to everyone's favorite screen of the day.
Oh,
that's right.
Mr. Incognita agrees with me because Mr. Incognita is a smart man.
So, who are we going to have in for an interview? I'm not going to ask you because I'm just going to drag him in. Hello, Hugo. Welcome to the interview that you definitely consented to. How was that?
Oh, boy.
Right, let's drag in Milos as well.
I think I had some pretty good pace there. I kind of caught the front runners pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, you see, we would have seen that really fast paced if you could manage to keep it on track.
I'm just saying, I did get fastest lap.
Yeah, but
you're also finished last.
Doesn't make a difference. I still
it does make a difference.
No, I still got fastest lap. Doesn't make a difference.
So here's the thing, because I announced this in the qualifying to all of our beautiful viewers, okay, which you, by the way, left hugely disappointed, but you promised pole, said you were prepared, you said all these things. Now, where did you qualify?
P10 and P9. Well, see, qualifying was the biggest meme of 2019. So what we did was we're saying to McLaren, so we're like, them boys are slipstreaming each other. So I was like, well, should do the same thing, right?
Did a terrible job at that.
Yes.
Well, the slipstreams were perfect. The execution
the Ascaris weren't very
of
good.
the actual lap was not perfect.
So I slipstreamed Bugos on the soft run, Bugos invalidated that lap in Ascari. And then when I did my lap, it was ironically 1/10 slower than what I did.
Yeah, we saw.
Last time.
What a
Which was a
messy
bit
lap.
disappointing.
Yeah, you're about
I
don't know.
set the fastest lap time. I mean, not a faster lap time in quali, but I got invalidated. I did 20.1. But that one really, I think that would gave me like a 2 or 3 positions at best. But
Yeah, what did we tell you about doing race practice?
I did the full race and I finished first. But that was on 107 AI, and I got clean air because I fucking dive bombed the Vettel in turn 1.
Did you see the 2 Ferraris touch?
Yeah, and they touched Martin.
Yeah, I seen that. It was Belos was kind of think he was trying to defend against Boneless. Kind of overcooked it, then hit Hugo from the back end. But what I want to know, and Sloshy wants to know also, is if Hugo could talk us through his 10-second corner cutting penalty.
And, well, it was the same reason about all of my other penalties, to be honest. I have some braking issues into the first chicane. I should say that. Basically, okay, I would overcook the corner because on the formation lap, I accidentally took out the 150 board, right?
Which also caused me to get a 3-second time penalty, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying we're the only ones affected by that, but anyway. Every time I would overshoot it, I would just go eating the chicane.
Yep.
Sound like just excuses, to be honest.
On it.
TipsyBob,
Yes.
I don't see you on the track at any point in SLR.
It's not about me, Hugo. It's about you messing it up.
Well, you're not even
I would just like to know
you're still
where you
salty
would have
about
finished if you were there. That's what I'm saying.
You want to know what, sorry?
I think Tipsy's still mad about season 4 Italy.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
Can I just say, Hugo, that
Tipsy,
the
did you have
last...
like a 10-second lead last season? And then
Can
you
I
got
just
12?
say, can I just say, for anybody that's listening and watching, last season I got pole position. Last season I got pole position, which was faster than pole position today, and I was leading the race all the way to the end until I thought that it would be better if Bants won to help him in the driver's title.
I think he got scared of being exposed for having ABS.
Because see, I am just a great team player. You see, unlike Ferrari today, I don't try and fight and race my own teammate. I think, what would be the best outcome for the team? And so therefore I decided it would be best if Bants won the race, so therefore I give him the win. I am very magnanimous.
I think I just choked under pressure. I'm sorry, Tipsy.
Whereas you two were like, you guys were like Ferrari in real life. Hold on a minute, I'm the interviewer, I'm the commentator. Don't do Bernie Sanders out on. You don't want to see a bit of Bernie. Okay, for Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. So what you guys were doing today was pretty much what Ferrari have been doing all season.
Yes.
Racing each other.
That's why we're in the Ferrari.
Milos showed the pace of the Ferrari.
Yes. See, I was supposed to go bam at the end of the race, not P0.
But when are you going to deliver, Bilosh? You keep these promises about you're going to get P1 and you're going to win, and you just let everyone watching down all the time.
You don't have to ask me, but you also have to ask the people around me if they're going to spin off and go back on the racing line. It's also a reasonable thing to do. When I'm going to deliver, next year is our year.
Milos,
I don't know.
Milos, talking about people spinning. Have you completed a race where you haven't spun yet?
I have not spun this race, yes.
Oh.
This is inter-team conflict, ladies and gentlemen. Inter-team conflict.
I did half spin, but I saved it and it was fine.
Well, you were
That's fine.
last.
But you cut the course about 20 times, and your mom is a horse.
Well, I
don't think it makes a
still
difference.
got a point though. I still got a point.
Yeah, a point, but
I got more points than you.
I've got.
While this interview's rather great crack, we have Satoshi currently waiting to be interviewed.
Ah, yes. So, sorry, losers, you're not good enough. We're gonna go and talk to him
I think
instead.
we don't want
All
to
right,
really
bye
good
bye.
entertainment, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to losers. Off you go, boys.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. I
Yeah,
completely
you
forgot
say-
Satoshi's actually on this Discord
nice
now.
roast, by the way.
Isn't
Nice roast, by the way.
Something like that. Bruh.
So, Sloshy, you must be the most unluckiest guy today, because that was good.
Satoshi, by the way, not Sloshy.
Oh, sorry, Satoshi.
Who cares?
Same, right?
Yeah, you must be really disappointed. Well, not disappointed.
not.
You had a great recovery, but that was your win in the potential for the taking. And then I was running on board with Diesel, and I seen that you and Pretorius were fighting hard, and it ended on badly. So, what's your take on it?
I don't know, to be honest. It just we collided, and that's it. And he said no problem. It was a great battle with him. I really enjoyed the whole 27 laps because just training all over the place, you know, and yeah. Of course, I don't say that Diesel didn't deserve this win, but by the way, that's mine. So yeah. And I want to take I want to take a shoot out for Shu, who made a pretty good recovery in his debut race in here. So congrats to him. Yeah.
And, but in saying that, I did say earlier on the stream at the end of the race that Diesel raced actually a very smart race, whereby he was hanging back and letting you guys fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So-
reason. So the reason was he was saving tires, and he was saving tires to the end because of the fastest lap. But somebody took that away.
Unlucky, I suppose.
I don't know.
So, I know that I'm currently leading the championship, but
Yep.
I think that I'm going to choke it next week because yeah, but we will see. I'm not sure right now what's the gap between me and Boneless right now. So yeah.
Can I just say on a side note, now that we've got Hugo and BDOS and Bants here, does anyone else, is it just me, or does Satoshi sound a little bit like Reva?
Sounds
I mean, aren't they? Isn't Satoshi Hungarian?
Nah.
Yes, I'm
he's-
Hungarian.
he's
Well,
not
then there
Hungarian,
you go.
apparently.
So and so is Revel. So there you go. There's the similarity.
Hold on. I was
Uh-oh.
told he
I
wasn't
think-
Hungarian.
I think you're just salty boogers because you have a
I
dirty
was
pad
told
on
he
your
was
profile
something
picture.
else.
Yeah, everyone knows the only one word in Hungarian, which is kurva. So
OFR, boozy,
Kurva.
boozy bad.
yeah, and that's the other one. So
Boozy.
Buzzy.
I just wanna make this clear. Nemvayo boozy.
Vad stara?
your Hungarian is perfect, by the way. I can
I
give
know.
you some lessons. So
Hell yeah.
and by the way, you're Polish, so yeah,
I'm already halfway there.
yeah, literally. So
We're both German, aren't we? So I think that's fine.
Ooh.
Alright.
yeah.
I
Satoshi
got
is
the
a
rest of the
pretty
recruitment.
Hungarian name, by the way. So yes,
Yes,
I
it is.
know that.
It is from the old babushka. Anyway, I think that wraps everything up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does anyone have any final words?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Tipsy didn't answer that question to about what's the gap between me and Boneless right now. So
Well, I'm sorry, boy, but I don't know the answer to that.
Anton?
okay, then I have to do a quick math. So yeah, yes.
Well,
So-
So as Satoshi's doing the maths, I'd like to personally tell Mattia, we're sorry, Mattia, this was disappointment. We come back stronger next race.
see,
Yes.
if only Satoshi was actually Japanese, he might have been good at quick maths.
See, I think if you didn't have a fucking stained pad as your profile picture, you could actually have a nice flex. But I.
Alright, well, we'll leave it here with the roast session here on SLR Tier 2.
Thank you
you
so
everyone
much.
for watching here today. And
What was the answer for the maths question?
unlucky, we'll see you next week.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.
Peace.